Good morning, PT on Ice Daily Show. My name is Dr. Jessica Gingerich, and I am here to kick off Deltoid Week. So, if you are wondering what that is, the faculty have come together and we are going to take this week and we are going to talk about the deltoid. This is going to be a really fun week. We are going to learn just how to assess it better, how to use better pain management strategies, and really ultimately how to load the deltoid better and just treat shoulder pain differently. Now, we are coming hot off of semifinals over in Knoxville. We had wonderful, also Monday, here's my dog again, if you can hear Olive with the trash guy. We are coming hot off of semifinals where we watched Tia Claire Toomey dominate. That was really cool. You know, there are other athletes out there. Haley Adams, I'm wearing her shirt today. I mean, coming back and just doing such a phenomenal job. But Tia crushed it. And that was really cool to see her coming back postpartum. So we're going to take today and we're going to talk about the deltoid and the pelvic floor. I know you guys are probably like, I'm sorry, what? How are you going to put that together? And, you know, I a little bit thought that as well, because we're not going to palpate the deltoid and then bring on pelvic floor symptoms, likely. So the deltoid, we know abducts the arm. It's going to flex and internally rotate with those anterior fibers, and it's going to externally rotate and extend with the posterior fibers. We want to make sure that we can take this muscle and maximize it for motherhood. So we are going to further break down the pelvic space with the deltoid, and we are going to bring this into the pregnant and postpartum space. Motherhood is a journey. I'm not yet a mother, but I treat moms every single day, and I see the different pieces that they have to do, the challenges that come with it. We have new tasks, right? Like tasks that look different than when we were before a mom. Getting back to exercise, a lot of the times is a massive goal of a lot of people. We're starting to see pregnant and postpartum people just infiltrate exercise, like the exercise space. And that's so fun to watch. So we are going to first break down and talk about pregnancy. So pregnancy is a wonderful time to build strength. A lot of times we have moms who don't feel great all the time, especially further into their pregnancy, getting their heart rates up. In doing these metabolic conditioning pieces, going on long runs, they don't necessarily feel great all the time. Some moms do. But we can take that time and we can body build. And we can hit a strength piece, and then we can sit down and rest for 3 minutes. And maybe that rest for 3 minutes is also the same time as giving our baby some attention. So things that we can do in the pregnant time is work on things like push-ups, bench, elevate the bench if you have to. Go down to your knees for your push-up, elevate the push-up. Overhead press, variations of overhead press, whether we're doing a push jerk, a strict press, a Z press, a bent over row, hitting those posterior delts, and then even doing things like a front rack hold or a front rack carry. These movements are going to mimic a lot of the movements that they're going to have to do postpartum, or they may already be doing if they have another kiddo at home. So in pregnancy, focus on setting the foundation for upper extremity strength. Breastfeeding, bottle feeding takes up so much time. Sometimes that time is valued and sometimes it's not, and that's okay. Sometimes it's very frustrating. Let's prepare mom so when she's breastfeeding or bottle feeding every 2 to 3 hours, that she doesn't come in and she's like, oh, my neck and my back hurt, because we're building that strength. So now we're going to switch and go into the postpartum space. The postpartum, we have this, the 0 to 2 weeks is our healing time frame, right? We aren't doing a push jerk at 70%. So maybe we're doing things like stretching the posterior delt with a sleeper stretch, loading the delts with banded I's, T's, and Y's, stretching the anterior delts and the pecs with a doorway stretch, and then doing some banded pull aparts. And maybe we can incorporate that after every feed. Or maybe if that's too much, can we do it at least once a day to help utilize these muscles to decrease back pain and decrease neck pain? So, we're going to dive further into this week with other divisions. So, extremity, dry needling, where they're going to talk about pain management strategies. So, using dry needling techniques, soft tissue, cupping, joint manipulation, and other loading strategies to help load the deltoid, make the deltoid feel really good, and incorporate this into your moms, into your pregnant women. Help them, you look at them as a whole body, not just pelvic floor, because that's rarely what it is. So, if you are thinking about taking pelvic courses, head over to ptonice.com. We've got our live course, our L1 online course, and then we've actually recently added a third L2 at the end of the year due to high demand. So if that is something that you are, or that is on your list, head on over and check it out, and we will see you at 9 a.m. tomorrow.